Hey guys, welcome back to Dream Ball Untold. I'm Will, this is Tom, and we're talking today a bit about who Tom's going to take to the Dream Ball. I'm lucky enough to already have a girl pretty much lined up. There's a few boxes to tick and, you know, I's to dot and that sort of thing, but it's pretty certain, I think. So anyway,
yeah, we've drawn out like a list of top contenders. That's what we've got here. And from that, we're going to try and pick a few. I'm going to ask. This is one I'd quite like to take. She's very pretty, I think. But like, my main concern with her is that she might be a bit too pretty. Like, sometimes I can just tend to sort of close up around really pretty girls.
It can be nerve-wracking. I think. Well, there's two things. One, if you ask her and you're obviously nervous, she might say no. My experience with girls is they prefer like a calm, confident man who knows what he wants. And the other thing is, this is supposed to be the greatest night of your life. You don't really want to be going with someone who you're a little bit uncomfortable around.
Yeah, the other, like, as well, like, if I ask her, like, I think she might be a bit mean if she says no too, and like, I don't really want
Tell
that.
people, maybe?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
we don't want that.
Yeah.
So I think, really, she's off the cards,
I
even though
guess.
she's a lovely girl, but
yeah.
anyway.
The next one we thought was my sister. She's almost certain to say yes, we figured. Like, I might have to get my mum to make her, but I'm pretty sure she would. And it'd be good because like I'd be quite relaxed around her. So
she's a bit older than Tom as well, and
yeah,
she's probably been to a few more balls and stuff, so she would know kind of what to do and when to do it. So she'd be able to kind of tell you, this is what we've got to do now to have like the most fun we can at this particular time of the night. So I think that'd be good. The only problem is like maybe if it came to slow dancing or something at the end of the night, that could be awkward.
And if people found out she was my sister, that could get bad.
Yeah.
And like she might know like some embarrassing stories and stuff.
Yeah.
Next one's a cheerleader. She's a university cheerleader, which is quite a big deal in Durham. It's kind of like a status thing that I want to go with her for. Like, she's a nice girl, but like around college, I'm not really the big guy I'd like to be. Sort of when I came to uni, I wanted to change like who I was and become, you know, this bigger man. And I think like if guys see that I'm dating a cheerleader, and if other girls see that I'm dating a cheerleader, then that would make me a status thing.
Exactly, it's just a status thing, isn't it? It's like, here I am,
Yeah.
I've arrived. Like, I remember at school, like when I eventually got the invite to my graduation ball, it was kind of like, yeah, I've arrived, you know, you can't just dismiss me out of turn, David. I'm a real person and I have feelings too, and it's kind of like, if you get someone like that to go with you to a ball like that, that's kind of the same thing. People are like, wow,
Exactly.
for 3 years I've been just sort of ignoring him in the lunch hall and in the corridor, and then here he is with, you know, one of the prettiest girls in the universe.
Maybe you've even done better than them.
Yeah,
and it's
so it's like, well,
yeah,
damn,
that's
I'm
how
never going to see him
out.
again, and you know,
That's what he'll
That's it.
remember.
I had my chance to be friends with
Yeah.
Tom, and I blew it. You
Yeah.
know?
Our next choice, like, I thought it'd be quite cool if I took a celebrity, because it's kind of the same status thing. Like, people would think I was a big deal, and like, I don't know, I might get like free drinks and stuff.
And she's really nice. Actually.
Like we hear she's pretty nice. Like we've seen her on TV.
You
And,
see her on X Factor and stuff. Right?
yeah. The other thing is like she's really local, so we were thinking that would be good. So like I wouldn't have to pay for like her train.
One negative would be the sort of non-JCR fee, which you would have to, with your sister as well, you'd have to pay.
Yeah,
that, but,
it's £40 I think.
Yeah, so it is a bit of a hefty charge. I think the deadline's passed as well, so.
Yeah.
But
They might make a special allowance for Cheryl Cole,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
otherwise I don't know. Well, next up is kind of the girl next door type. Her name's Sarah. She's pretty cool.
She's like your best friend, but you could also kind of imagine spending the rest of your life with her.
She's kind of like Mary Jane, I guess.
Yeah.
Like from Spider-Man, if you're into like comic books and stuff.
Yeah. The new movie's coming out next year, by the way, with Andrew Garfield. So stay tuned for that one.
But yeah, like it'd be a really fun night, and like unlike with this girl, I wouldn't be as.
You wouldn't be nervous. Just feel
I'd
comfortable.
just be relaxed.
And you know, the cool thing about Sarah is like, if we got to the end of the night and it was like, yeah, like slow dancing with this one was on.
Yeah.
Sarah would be cool with it, whereas like, you know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a
So
good point.
you know, Sarah could be like,
Yeah.
the girl you go with, but then you know you can end up with someone else.
Kind of like a stepping stone.
Yeah, exactly. To talk to other girls.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Oh, good call. The next one's like, well, she's kind of similar territory. Like she's not exactly the girl next door, and she's not exactly the prettiest girl, but she's quite nice, and like she's quite pretty, and like I think in terms of attractiveness, you always talk about like a reacher and a settler, and like with us, I think it's difficult to say who be who.
Yeah.
So.
And the good thing about Emily is that probably no one else will ask her, so
Yeah.
she pretty much has to say yes, which is
That's true.
some of the other girls on here. It's like, well, you know, if you get in there first, they might say yes,
like,
but
she's gonna have a lot.
yeah. But yeah, so it may be a good option. Yeah.
Yeah, like maybe like a plan B, I think. But yeah, definitely an option is how
Yeah.
I'd describe that. Then we've got this girl, Victoria, we know her from rowing.
She's an Aiden's.
So again, the non-JC Alfie, and like she's not actually a very nice human being. So like she's quite attractive, I guess. But she's a redhead and I'm gonna take her down for those two.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
And finally, we've got Kiki. She was my high school girlfriend. We went out for 382 days and a bit. She broke up with me around lunchtime, and yeah, we were pretty close. Don't laugh, mate. I'm not still in love with her, but she's always got a place in my heart. Kind of. So yeah, Kiki is, and like we're still quite friendly. Like, I mean, I still sometimes go and see her and her boyfriend at Cambridge, which is nice. Yeah, they both got in there.
So
Yeah.
so I think basically, sort of to sum up, we've got a few good choices here. I'll put this little top contenders thing. So who are we going for? For me, I would say you want to go for Sarah, Kiki,
Yeah.
and Emily. Although you could go Paris.
I think that's 3 high risk options if you do that.
Yeah.
I think we should go for a low risk option in Emily.
Yeah.
Because that's, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, we're thinking of maybe with these 3, like if
we're going for Kiki.
Yeah, I'm thinking of I might ask them all and then like, but behind each other's backs.
By the way,
kind
this
of.
is in no particular order.
Yeah, this isn't an order of preference because
yeah.
like she wouldn't be second. So, yeah, like hypothetically.
Sarah.
And
And then I've just added as a 4th sister.
yeah, like that is like the double backup, I guess.
Yeah. Boom. So there we
yeah.
are. Well, stay tuned for more on the June Ball Untold blog.
Yeah.
We'll be back with Tom and, you know, we'll find out who he's actually asked for the ball.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Cheers, guys.